Okay, good.
Madam Chair, the next case, number 17196, J. Nazaro Partnership, LP, 100 Landing Avenue in Smithtown. The location of the property, the west side of Landing Avenue, 184 feet north of Redwood Lane. The property is zoned LI. The applicant requests a variance to increase the maximum area of a ground sign from 32 to 56 square feet.
James J. Nazaro, 8 Saxon Avenue, Bayshore, New York.
Raise your right hand, please. You swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Thank you.
Firstly, I would like to thank Madam Chairwoman for the consideration, the accommodation to be heard this evening instead of the next meeting. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I think this is a fairly simple application. This building, which was the old tool factory, abandoned for about 10 years, and 13 years ago I renovated the building into a daycare center as well as a fitness center. In the last 13 years, the tenants have been there, but they've been struggling. Unfortunately, in the recent past, due to the failing economy and competition, it's gotten worse. Tutor time, as you might know, has gone out, and Children of America has taken its place. Gold's Gym at the moment is struggling as they are. We've never had a directory sign at the site, and it seems a necessity to get the exposure to be able to compete with, the other people in the area. What we're asking for is a non-backlit illuminated sign, so non-illuminated from behind. We tried to keep the size down to the bare minimum that would still be visible for traffic, yet not obnoxious and not overly large, being 56 square feet in lieu of the 32 allowed. As you can see from the survey, the footage on this property is quite excessive, so in comparison to the frontage that we have, we believe that that is de minimis. I do have somebody here from, 2 representatives from Children of America. Should you like to hear from them in reference to the necessity of having a directory sign and helping them with their enrollment and the potential success of their businesses?
I don't know, do you want to hear these people? Do you want to listen? I don't think, I don't think it's necessary.
Okay, thank you very
Yeah.
much.
Planning?
Just a comment, Madam Chair. I mean, ordinarily, planning would recommend that it not be approved because Landing Avenue is not Jericho Turnpike, and certainly a large sign doesn't seem appropriate. And I don't think the planning department wants businesses to go out of business, on the other hand, though. But then flipping again, the question is will a sign be enough to help the business, or will it help a business? Do people pick gyms and daycare centers based on the signage? Having said that, I think what we would recommend is something scaled down a little bit. 32 is the max permitted. On a road like Landing Avenue, I think most people would say 32 is oversized. However, is there a way to landscape it or make it look more residential?
Well, that's one of the problems that we have, is that we believe this building fits in very nicely and blends very nicely with the surrounding area. There's a lot of trees. The colors are muted on the building. Being on the curve that it's on, people are concentrating more on their driving than they are on, looking at the building, which is a good thing. That's why I did bring the 2 representatives here, one from the Port Jefferson Children of America and one from the existing Smithtown location that we're, is the subject of this evening. Yes, the signage is very important, and it's proven it by the difference in the enrollment from the Port Jefferson location, which has approximately 115 children enrollment in 1 year, and the Children of America, which was formerly Tutor Time, which is only about 80. It is vastly impacting their exposure, and they've been commented numerous times that we don't know where you're located, and they have to say, we're near the bowling alley, and that's how people know where they are. So they have, in fact, found that, to be that just people don't know they're there. That was one of actually the nice things about this location, is that it's somewhat of a residential or a transitional space, and the uses, being the daycare in particular, was very nice as in a transition. That children aren't in the playground on 25A or on 347. They're kind of in a somewhat residential area. As much as that's a benefit, it's become a detriment in that you don't have the exposure that you do on some of the other locations. We've really tried to scale the sign down to a reasonable size that the lettering is still visible and readable, without being, somebody driving and straining to see what it says. We would have liked to have made it larger, but we wanted to make it as small as we could so that this board would feel comfortable in approving this application.
The lighting, it will be lit, right, but not backlit?
Not backlit, but potentially
Spotlit.
lit from the front, possibly, yes.
Spotlight, okay. Thanks. Thank you, Madam Chair. I just, I think aesthetically, it's awful. No offense.
It's what?
It's awful. It's terrible.
Awful?
But on the other hand, we don't need businesses going out of business.
Really? You don't like it, huh, Dave?
If we're Jericho Turnpike, Main Street, Harned Road or something, like not Harned, but Comac Road, the bypass, all these other places, but Landing Avenue is a different sort of a street.
Attractive and not being commercialized.
Look, I can tell the chair has a different opinion.
Well,
We all have our own opinions.
No, all right.
I don't think it's good for
I'm
the
sorry.
town.
You know me. I'm proud of my projects, and I want to do something that is attractive, and I thought we did a pretty good job with it, but I understand. Okay.
Gentlemen, do you have anything? Anything? Okay. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you for your time.
Is there anyone here that would like to be heard on this application? Hearing none, I'll entertain a motion to close the hearing.
So moved. Second.
Barely moved in second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Madam Chair, the next case, number 1-17158, William Perdue. 11 East Hill Drive, Smithtown. The location of the property, the north side of East Hill Drive, 205 feet east of Hofstra Drive. The property is zoned R10. The applicant requests a variance to reduce the front yard setback from 40 to 34 feet for an existing 165 square foot deck. And we got everything this time. Please tell me we do.
May I have your name, please?
William Perdue,
And your address, please.
11 East Hill Drive, Smithtown, New York, 11787.
Okay, raise your right hand, please. You swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Okay, you want to tell us why you're here, please?
Well, yes, I am back because I finally got all of my paperwork and my mailings in order. I was originally here on June 24th.
Oh, we got it.
It's an
Okay.
existing front deck that was there since well before my wife and I bought the house in 2009. We actually, some of the boards were rotten and unsafe, so we recovered the deck with Trex-type decking to just improve the aesthetic appearance of the property itself.
Okay, thank you. Any questions, gentlemen?
Nope.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Is there anyone here that would like to be heard on this application? Hearing none, I'll entertain a motion to close the hearing.
So moved. Second.
Ready, moved, and second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carried. Thank you so much. That concludes our hearings for tonight. Thank you so much.